things that happens in an international school is a community of people. And we can't do what we do every day without you. And so many parents have been incredibly wonderful and helpful. And we have community people who have been amazing to bring their talent and their time and their skill and their resources to support us and our children every day. What you've seen tonight has been a pulling together of the many things they've learned all year long. They've been working very hard, and they have much to be proud of. And you, as parents, have much to be proud of, with your children who have learned so much and given so much. And with everything from their portfolios to their PowerPoints, to their projects, to their artwork, to their science, to their language arts, everything is really quite magnificent, and they have done it well. But without you, we can't do it. And so I'd like to spend a couple of minutes just giving a few recognitions to you. And some of you will be here, but if you are here, I'd like you to come up, and I'd like to give you a certificate of appreciation for the time you've spent in helping us every day. Let me start with some of our parents from various groups. Mr. Seppo Hartman. Could you help me maybe? That would be great. Mrs. Chiba, is she here? For her class help with class festival. Mrs. Iwamoto and family for her music and flea market help. Yeah. Mrs. Kashiwazaki, did I say that? Kashiwazaki, excuse me. Music help at grade 3-4 helper. Are you here? Mr. and Mrs. Soki. Mrs. Motoki for her choreography. Mrs. Watanabe for her choreography. Mr. Jeffrey Aaron. He has been a classroom helper in grade 5 to 8. He's in the other room. Mrs. Sayoto, flea market and events. Mrs. Tago. Not too many here. Mrs. Kudo. All of her help in grade 3-4 and all over the building she has been helping. Mrs. Sasaki with flea market help. Mrs. Ju of the Kim family with events. Oh, who's? Helping with flea market. Grace family, the Grace family with our flea market help. They were here. A lot of these people were here. Mrs. Iwabushi and family. Yeah. Mrs. Kim, mother of Don and Chan. No, there's Laura. There's Laura. I know. Father, daddy. I know these people here, the Benson family. And Mrs. Kim of the Jung family. No? Okay, helping with grade 3-4 class. Yes. Toshima family? Okay. Ikeno family? No. Okay. Events help. This is Taha, I know is not here, who has helped with grade 3, 4, and grade 1 and 2, and kindergarten. Mrs. Makiguchi?
Gone.
Gone. Okay, and she was helping with grade 3, 4, and the events. Mr. and Mrs. Seki? Helping with grade 3, 4? No? Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Wada? Nope. Helping with grade 3, 4. Mrs. DeForge? Nope, I saw them earlier. They've gone again with grade 3, 4. Mrs. Orime? Class 3, 4? Yes. All right, and we have others that will be, that are very important. Our council has been incredibly time-consuming. They have worked long and hard. And there are 4 council members, and only one is here tonight. And I hope I don't see her at this moment. Oh, I do too. The others. Mrs. Yumatani, please come. Dr. Glenn Mansfield-Keeney, I have a couple of other special ones coming. Dr. Keeney, Dr. Chatterjee, and Mr. Yoshida, of course. Very important. And Mr. Yoshida, of course, has been not only active on the council, but also with passion. And every day in the school, he is not every day, but very many days. Now, there are 2 other people who must be recognized who have been absolutely incredible. They are here, they help all the time. They are setting up events. They are talking to me about what children need. They help with making food in the cafeteria, downstairs for us. They help set up the flea market and the festival. And everything else. They have been my right side, and they come with smiles, and they come with good cheer, and they have set so many things on the right course. And with that, I'd like to have Mrs. Natatomi and Mrs. Yuasa, please come. So thank you again. I think Mrs. Yuasa had a couple of words, and then it's time for us to meet. I know you're all tired.